So if you look at this story, it's titled Jeanette Winterson. She's a famous writer, and it's about when she met her birth mother. So it's tagged first person. In other words, this is a slot in this magazine in which they're going to, it's not a recent copy, it's from 2012, but it's really good writing, in which they're giving the writer the first person point of view. She's telling it from her own point of view. Look how beautifully this is written. It's so clever in terms of style of writing and punctuation. It starts with, "It is strange to meet your mother for the first time when you are 50. So that's a lovely sort of paradox or sort of strange mystery that she's placing in the very first sentence, which will encourage the reader to read further. And then she starts like this: Manchester, full stop. 2010, full stop. A freezing snowy day, full stop. Can you see how those full stop, like really, the full stop sort of place you right there. You've got to be present in the moment with her in 2010. And then she starts to tell the story. I knocked on the door of the little bungalow, and two tiny hairy dogs bouncing like yo-yos shot out. So she's got a comparison here, and she's using what's called a simile, because she's using the word like. It's a very clever simile because that idea of yo-yo toys going up and down is very descriptive. And look at the detail. She's saying what the place looks like. She's talking about the dogs. The detail here, bright-eyed woman, all that stuff. At sub-zero temperature, this showed true optimism. So she's giving some emotion here. And this is how she tells the story. My adoptive mother, Mrs. Winterson, had always insisted that my biological mother was dead. So here she begins to tell the intrigue of the story, that, she was told her mom was a drunk and all that stuff. And then she talks about her own life. And so the story goes on. But the point is the way it starts, and then let's look at how it ends. I'm glad I found Anne. I'm glad I know the true story. There are no happy Hollywood endings, but understanding is more important than that. And I have understood why she had to give me away. Just as difficult is for her to understand why I can't come back. So that lovely poignancy, that heimwee, and then she ends with a quote by a really famous writer, which is appropriate because she's a writer. That's an idea of the really important things in feature writing: start really well, end really well, and tell the story in between.